there's a big game going on between Michigan and Wisconsin. Will you keep track of that at all? Have an assistant tell you what the score is?
Is it the same time as our game? I don't
It's
even
at
know.
noon. It's at noon.
It's at noon?
So you guys will be warming up. Or
Yeah.
You're just going to wait till afterwards.
I'll probably just wait till afterwards, to be honest. Yeah, gotta focus on game day.
What do you see when you look at Miami on film?
Well, Miami, they're fast. Their D-line is quick. And they're a capable defense, and we have to show up and play. That's for sure.
Is there any advantage to you played Cincinnati, they played Cincinnati? You can kind of compare the film maybe a little more than teams that haven't played so much.
Yeah. I mean, it's anytime you play a common opponent, it's easier to kind of compare and see what's going on and learn a lot from it.
Is that especially true early in the year when there's not a ton of film on any team yet?
Yeah, that's huge deal early in the year. I mean, that's a huge advantage late in the year, having an entire season's worth of film to watch on somebody. So anytime you can get just a little thing like that, it's huge.
Justice, this whole offensive line's been grading out as champions these first few games. At the same time, you've got some teams down the line. I think Michigan State and Wisconsin are the top two run defenses in the country right now. So how are you guys holding yourself to a higher standard for later this season?
Yeah, I think, we're doing our best to not look ahead and focus on what we can control right now. And I think that's just working every week. I think, Tuesday's practice is huge for us. And really just staying fresh on our run game and constantly working it.
How much have you learned yourself just through these first 3 games being out there getting played?
Tremendous amount, When you go out for your first start, you'd like to think that you aren't going to be nervous at all. But, I mean, of course I was, at least a little nervous, for my first start. And after that first series, you calm down. And, now it's I'm just playing ball with my boys now. You can kind of drown all the outside noise out and just have fun.
Are you and Wyatt starting to build any kind of a rapport and something that obviously could develop it even more so, I guess, in future years?
Yeah, absolutely. Me and Wyatt have been close for a long time now, and last season we were together all season long because we were second string together. So me and him are so comfortable next to each other, and I'm so confident in his ability. It makes it easy.
Josh, watching the game, broadcasting the game, the commentator said that Indiana coaches said that the right side of the LSU line was the weaker side of Wyatt and Brandon. Wyatt had heard that.
Right.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I was fully aware of that as well.
Your thoughts?
Thoughts, coaches are gonna, see certain things and say certain things. As an offensive line, we gotta just not worry about that. People are always gonna have something to say. There's always gonna be something negative. We can't control that. We can only control what we do.
Which side of the line were you on the other day? Which side of the line?
Really well. I'm sorry.
Which side of the line were you on Saturday? Hey, seriously, y'all did have pretty good success going off the left side on a lot of things, though, didn't you? I mean, did you feel like that was a...
Yeah. I felt like, sometimes you don't realize when you're in the game how much you're running one way or the other, and, where the success is on a certain side or not a certain side because you're just so focused on the task at hand. I thought, really running the ball, we did a great job both ways, to be honest with you. I mean, it felt that way watching the film.
Gosh, when y'all watched that 40-yard run by Master Tig for the touchdown, I called it almost a perfectly blocked play. Did y'all play that over and over? I mean, did y'all look at that too as an example of what things can be?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. When you have a play like that, and especially when it's a guy like Master who doesn't have a lot of game experience, we were so excited for him. He had an incredible run, made a great play on the second level up there, and broke away for a touchdown. But as an offensive line, that's what we strive for, to block every play like that. Of course, it's not going to be like that every play.
You guys had a lot of confidence going into this season, and coaches were kind of saying the same thing. This could be a really good unit, maybe even better than last year was the hint. But how far along do you think y'all are in that development? I mean, do you feel like y'all feel like y'all played better than you thought, or?
That's a good question. It's when 4 guys leave, it's the measuring stick is hard. It's hard you don't have a whole lot to compare it to early on in the season. All you know is, what you have in practice and what you've put on the game film. So to say that we're ahead of where I thought we would be or we're behind where I thought we would be is tough because, there's no real great way to know.
Just being the way y'all are reacting to what you see in front of you.
Yeah, I
things
mean,
like that.
I think we're doing a good job. We have some things we need to clean up for sure. But overall, I mean, I think we're happy with how we're doing. We just got to keep improving.
Are you guys better run blockers or pass blockers at this point?
You say better run blockers
Are
or pass
you?
blockers?
Yeah, which one are you guys better at?
That's tough.
It usually isn't though for a line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't there usually
Yeah, I
something you're
mean,
better at?
the wing tee in me would want to say run blocking. I think we strive to be the best in the country run blocking, because if you can create that movement and open up that run game like that, then everything else opens up. The pass game opens up, and it makes everything else easier.
What do you think's made Jonah and Thayer good run blockers?
Jonah and Thayer,
Yeah.
both of them are big, fast, strong, athletic, and they play with Mean Street, which is really important in the run game. I think both of them are really aggressive between the whistles and use their athleticism and strength to their advantage.
It seems like you really relish getting to the second level and blocking linebackers or defensive backs. What's the key to that?
The key to that, in my opinion, the key on the second level is keeping your weight balanced and moving your feet. Man, those guys are quick, and you gotta really be careful out there. You can whiff fast. Yeah.
Thank you, Josh.